Hi, hey, hello, my name is Sarah and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons, my long play over here on More Sezrawrr, where today we're going on a villager hunt. It happened completely unexpectedly. Look, I was just doing things around the island and someone said they wanted to leave. So, yep, we're doing a villager hunt today. I'm very excited. Hopefully we're going to find another Dreamy today. But before we jump into Animal Crossing New Horizons and get started with the villager hunt, we are going to find out what happened. Who's leaving? You don't know yet. We're going to find out together. So with that being said, here's what you missed on Sezurbia. So we begin on Thursday night. So nothing happened for Tuesday night, nothing happened for Wednesday. Here we are on Thursday with Miss Isabel, who says, good evening, everyone. Right now in Sezurbia, it's 9:07 p.m. on Thursday, May 21st, 2026. You know, I heard Flick is taking time off here on Sezurbia. Very exciting. He loves our bugs so much. If you have any to share with him, I know it'd make his time here extra special. Very good. That's all for now. I hope you all enjoyed the loveliest of lovely days. Thank you so much, Miss Isabel. I had 480 bugs to sell to Flick, so there's a lot. But firstly, before I found Flick, I found a lost item on the ground. So with that being said, we should probably try to reunite that with its owner, right? So taking a look at the details of this lost item, it said, an adorable handcrafted bag with something hard and rectangular inside. Maybe it's a book. And I was thinking, who makes crafty stuff? Well, Nan does. She told me recently that she loves crafts, so I went and made my way to find Nan to see if this was her bag. Sezrawrr, hey, nice to see you. And I said, you lose this? Maybe. What is it? Here it is. It's a lost bag, my girl, with something inside it. She said, I searched everywhere for this bag. Thank you for going out of your way to bring this back to me. I want to give you a little something in return. You don't have to, Nan. It's all good. I just want to make sure everyone's got their things, right? I really feel like you earned a fuzzy vest. Thank you so much, my girl. But then I found Flick. But firstly, before I found Flick, I did go home and fill all of my pockets and then made my way back to Flick because, like I said, 480 bugs that I had to sell, the most I've ever sold to him. So with that being said, the first pocket full of bugs that I had for Flick had some basic bugs. We had a couple of common butterflies, but mostly moths because moths are super easy to catch. I have a few more moths than what we're even going to see here. So I knew this first pocket wasn't going to be super pricey from Flick. He said, can I offer you 5,940 bells for them? And I said, yes. The second one, we had one stink bug, and then the rest were moths once again. So I knew that this one was also not going to be a super pricey one from Flick. But that's okay. Money is money. I'll take it. He offered me 5,835 bells for that pocket full. So then the next one, we had some more common bugs like the man-faced sting bugs, some tiger beetles, a couple of snails, a couple of fleas that I'd gotten off villagers, and a couple of rice grasshoppers and long locusts. He offered me 37,665 bells for that lot, which was fantastic. The next pocket full was just all crickets, just straight crickets, because they're also super common at the moment at night. That's when I'm playing and catching all these bugs, right? At night, so crickets. So for this pocket of crickets was 5,850 bells. Fantastic, thank you, Flick. And then the next pocket full was just more crickets, just the rest of the crickets. I had already sold one as well by accident on its own, by the way, so I did have a pocket full of 30. I just accidentally already sold one. So 5,655 for that pocket, but then the one on its own was 195 bells. We've got even more crickets though, my friends. Like I said, crickets, super common. Ridiculously common at the moment. So we already know how much this pocket full is going to be. It was 5,850 bells. Thank you so much for that, Flick. The next pocket full, we finished off the crickets and then went to the bell crickets. And the bell crickets are actually a little bit more pricey. So it's going to be interesting to see the difference in price, given that we mostly have bell crickets. So he offered me 18,000 bells for the bunch of them. So quite a big difference between the crickets and the bell crickets, right? The next pocket full had the rest of my bell crickets and some bagworms as well as some monarch butterflies, and I think the monarch butterflies do pretty well when you're selling them as well. So he offered me 20,490 bells for that pocket full, which was fantastic. And then after that we had some more bagworms, the rest of my bagworms, all of my hermit crabs, and some of my spiders that I've been catching from trees as well. So this pocket full should be an interesting one. He offered me 33,000 bells for that pocket full, which was fantastic. The next pocket full had the rest of my spiders, and then we're getting into some more common bugs with the damselflies. The damselflies are also very common at night at the moment, which is when I am playing. So for that pocket full, he offered me 23,400 bells. I promise you we're like like halfway there. It's all good. We've got citrus longhorn beetles for this one because I've been catching a lot of them, as well as the rest of my damselflies as well. So we'll see how much this pocketful comes to. He offered me 17,775 bells. It literally took me 45 minutes to sell all of these bugs to Flick. The rest of my longhorn beetles and some violin beetles are what were in my next pocket full. I promise we've only got a few more pocketfuls, right? 480 is a lot. 45 minutes in real life. Anyway, 18,300 bells for that pocketful was amazing. So then we've got the rest of my violin beetles, and we're starting to get into the more pricey bugs. We've got some wasps in here as well, so we're going to start to see some really good prices for this pocketful, and then I have another 3 pocketfuls after this, okay? 35,625 bells for that pocketful though. The next pocketful was some more wasps, and then I actually topped up the rest of this pocketful with just some bugs that I'd caught around the place because I wanted to have an even amount of bugs that I was selling for this selling session with Flick. He offered me 74,220 bells for that pocketful. I have 2 more pocketfuls though, and we're getting into the really good pricey stuff because the next pocketful was just 30 wasps. Wasps always sell super well with Flick, so it's always best to hold on to your wasps and your more expensive bugs until Flick comes to your island. I got 112,500 bells for 30 wasps, which is fantastic. So the last pocketful was the rest of my wasps. It was 20 wasps, and then I had 3 scorpions, and then I had 7 tarantulas because we're now in tarantula season. This one's going to be the best. He offered me 195,000 bells for the bunch of them, which means that for the 480 bugs that I sold to Flick, we ended up selling them for 615,300 bells. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Flick. So it's well worth holding onto your wasps and your scorpions or tarantulas to sell to Flick for that extra money. But we are still going on with Thursday night. The last thing that happened on Thursday night, I went to pay Barold a visit, and it wasn't what he was saying that was super interesting. It was the fact that he was in his pajamas. I've never seen a villager in their pajamas before. It was very late at night. It had just turned 11 p.m. So I was just wondering if maybe he was about to head off to bed. So when I left his house, well, actually, my friends, that was exactly the case because you can see the light's not on in his house anymore. Like, I must have just caught him before he went to bed. I've never had that happen in all my years of Animal Crossing. I found it super interesting. But that's all I had for Thursday night. We are now skipping right on through to Friday night now. Here we are with Miss Isabel, who says, good evening, everyone. Right now in Sezurbia, it's 8:15 p.m. on Friday, May 22nd, 2026. Oh, someone recently asked me for advice and I thought it would be a good idea to share it with everyone. They wanted to know what to do if they ever found someone passed out on the beach. My friends, if that happens, speak to them to make sure they're okay. Do it several times. If necessary, be persistent. Then offer to help with anything they need. We all must do our part to keep this island safe. Absolutely. Hopefully that's going to be Gulliver. That's all for now. I hope you all enjoy the loveliest of lovely days. Thank you, Miss Isabel. And my friends, it was indeed Gulliver, which was very exciting because we need to help him a lot for Nook Miles and then also to help get a golden shovel as well. So I'm not going to share it all with you, but I did find the 5 communicator parts that he needed for his handy dandy communicator. And when I found them and gave them to him, he said, hey, did you find them? And I said, I got them right here. Oh, that's them. Those are definitely my communicator parts. Come here, you little troublemakers. He's so cute. Alright, the pieces are crammed back in here. Let's see if this thing can send a message. And it did. It was fantastic. Ahoy there, crew. It's me, your brother from another rudder. So listen, it happened again. Can you swing by to pick me up? Sending my coordinates now. Gulliver over and out. Very good. So we were able to help Gulliver out. So with that being said, that was the only thing that really happened on Friday night. We are now skipping through to Saturday. So here we are with Miss Isabel, who says, good evening, everyone. Once again, she says that, right? Right now on Sezurbia, it's 9:16 p.m. on Saturday, May 23rd, 2026. It's another lovely Saturday, and KK is performing in the plaza. We're going to be going to a KK show, my friends. He loves audience requests, so if there's anything you'd like to hear, stop by the plaza and let him know. Thank you so much. That's all for now. I hope you all enjoy the loveliest of lovely days. You're so sweet, Isabel. Thank you for that. So with that being said, I made my way over to the plaza to go and attend this KK show, and I was the only one there. But KK said, if it isn't that cool cat who puts the hep in my step, sezrawrr, you ready for me to wail? I was indeed ready for him to wail. Cool. Any requests? No. And I went through all of that spiel. He said, cool, I've got a slick one for you. Take a seat and we'll jam. Now today, my friends, is an interesting one, okay? I was ready for him to wail, but he didn't. Right on, I'm tuned up and ready to roll. Who's in the mood for a little KK, D, and B? As always, I've picked the best bits of the song, so take it away, KK, with KK, D, and B. Very interestingly, I was set for KK to wail and he did not at once. He whistled and he beatboxed and that was about it. That's okay though. It was still very well done. Right on, man. Why don't you give your pockets a glance? I slipped you a boot of the show. That was like unreal. Thanks for tuning your dial in my direction. Thank you, KK, for not wailing at me that time. But look, I missed it at the same time. Anyway, later that night, I found another lost item. Everyone's losing their stuff, right? Interesting. I should probably try to reunite this with its owner. So looking at the description for this one, it said a bag made from a soft printed fabric featuring cartoon characters. It's all lumpy from being packed too full. And I had a feeling it wouldn't be Barold because we recently, not just with Nam, but before that, we had one with Barold very recently. So I had a feeling it was going to be one of the peppy villagers, either Blue Bear or Bella, and I decided that maybe it was going to be Bella. We haven't done this kind of thing for her yet. So she said, thanks for stopping to say hi. And I said, you lose this? Let me see. And she said, whoa, it's totally the bag I've been hunting for. I love that. Very good. Thank you so much for bringing this back to me. You're so welcome, my girl. I want to give you a reward. You don't have to. Here, how's this? It's a fitness tank. Thank you so much, my girl. Very sweet of you. Try it out and see if you like it. Thank you so much, Bella. Very, very nice. So then we're actually skipping forward to Sunday afternoon, okay? And straight away, I could see Barold wanted to have a chat. So when speaking to Barold, he said, oh, there you are. I want to talk to you about something. I was watching this movie all about going to new places, meeting new folks, and learning new stuff, my friends. Maybe if I went to a new place, I could meet new bugs, eat new snacks, and learn to be real cool. And look, I said to you guys that if Barold asked to leave, that I would have him go. I was kind of hoping it'd be Blue Bear next, but it's okay. I still love Blue Bear. I love Barold too, and it's going to be sad. He said, well, I'm going to miss hanging out with you. We had some real good times, Cubby. We absolutely sure did. So then on Sunday, I went to check in with my villagers, and I could see Bella was sick. We've never had her sick before. So when I went to go and check in with her, she said, whoa, I wish I had some medicine to make me feel better. Look at her little face. Her poor little face with her big eyes. Oh, you poor little thing. So I raced home and grabbed some medicine and raced back so that I could make her feel better. And when I went to give her the medicine, she said, ugh, my head hurts. I got too much nose gunk in my noggin. And I said, I bought medicine. She was like, you bought me medicine? Oh, thank you. I'm so happy. You're so welcome, my girl. I got you. There's your medicine. And then she said, I'm feeling a little better, I think. Maybe? Still, I'm going to stay put and relax for the rest of the day. You should do that, my girl. I want to thank you. So here's a windbreaker. You didn't have to do that once again, my girl. Thanks again, Gold Star. You're so welcome, Bella. I love her to bits and pieces. She's absolutely one of my new favorites. If you're ever feeling sick, Gold Star, just let me know. I'll def help you out. Very good to know. But with that being said, that's all I had for Sunday. We are now coming into Monday, which is yesterday, because Barold's going to be moving out. Okay, so here we are with Isabel, who says, good evening, everyone. Right now in Sezurbia, it's 9:31 p.m. on Monday, May 25th, 2026. Now for today's announcements. Tomorrow, Sezurbia bids a fond farewell to our dear friend Barold. It's hard to say goodbye, but we wish him luck on his next big adventure. Be sure to stop by for one last chat before he leaves. Maybe bring some tissues. It was actually a really sad one and nearly made me cry, actually. That's all for today. Have a fun day out there. Thank you so much, Miss Isabel. So I made my way over to Barold's house to check in one last time. The last time we're going to see Barold's house, right? And it was kind of funny and bittersweet seeing it in boxes. This is a house that we built for Barold. He was one of the 3 that we had to build like the furniture items for them to move in. And he's been with us for so long. It's kind of sad to see him go. Anyway, thanks for listening to me talk about moving, he says. I'm all packed up and ready to go, but I've been waiting for you. Pull at my heartstrings. On TV, nobody says goodbye. Well, unless it's a real sad movie. No, what TV folks do is they smile and they say, I'll see you later. So that's why, sezrawrr. I'll see you later. Oh, I tell you, I actually nearly cried with that one. That was just very sweet in a very Barold way. So I did one last joy reaction with him. And then we also had a really big wave with each other. And then we said goodbye to Barold's house. Last time we're seeing Barold and Barold's house. So after that, I was checking in with my villagers and I went to go and visit Matilda. And she said something, I've never had this kind of interaction with one of my villagers before. She said, hello there, Gold Star. Sit down, stay a while, make yourself at home, wee baby. I said, what's the latest? Tomorrow morning we say goodbye to Barold. I've never had a villager talk about this. As he sets off in his new adventure, I really must be sure not to cry. I've never seen this before. I've never had a villager talk about another villager leaving. I wouldn't want to bring him down, wee baby, or smudge my makeup. I totally get that. And I just thought that was really sweet. I've never, in my years playing Animal Crossing, I've never seen that before. But with that being said, my friends, that's actually all that you've missed on Sezurbia between last episode and this episode. We're going to jump into Animal Crossing. We're going to get right into doing a villager hunt. Okay, let's do it. All right. So there are a couple of things that I will update you on about the island as well. A couple little decisions that I made recently, but I'm going to wait until we get into the villager hunt for that. We are not going to do anything else today. I'm not going to go and get all the fossils and the money spot and all that with you. We're just going to get straight into the villager hunt, and then depending on how quick it takes for villager hunt, then we might do some of that stuff afterwards. Hello there, everyone. Right now on Sezurbia, it's 2:17 p.m. on Tuesday, May 26th, 2026. Now for today's announcements. Today we have a visitor staying at the campsite. It's very essential then that I find someone to move in today, right? I hope the entire island joins me in giving our guest a warm welcome, because if I don't, then they'll take Barold's spot, okay? And with that, I'll get back to work supporting you and your enjoyment of our island. Well, you never know. Maybe whoever's in the campsite will be a Dreamy. Maybe I will go and check that out before we go villager hunting. That'll be the only extra thing that I do before we go villager hunting. So with that being said, I'm going to pick up my Nook Miles tickets. I have them all here. I have, I think it's like 100 Nook Miles tickets. Somewhere close to 100 Nook Miles tickets. I am anticipating this one to be a long one because we've had a lot of really good luck. So I am expecting for this one to be a really long one because we haven't had a really long one. But first things first, let's just go and see Barold's empty plot, right? There it is, Barold's empty plot. I picked up his sign and put it in my pocket so that I can get ready to take it up to the cemetery when I'm ready. Oh, Red is here as well. Oh, me oh my, oh gee. Well, that's probably not going to be happening in this episode, but you're going to get a bonus Jonas episode maybe this week. Okay, so it'll probably happen in that episode. Okay, hold on. I'll tell you more about it in a second. Let's just see. Are we going to be moving in someone from the campsite? Any of my dreamies in here? Let's find out. No. Okay, that's all right. This is Bunny. Hi there, I'm Bunny. I'm here on a camping trip. You live on this island? Trey cool. It's legit fantastic here. I'm hoping to be camping out for a bit, so let's hang out, tee-hee. Bunny, you're very cute, but you are absolutely not my vibe. So with that being said, we will be going villager hunting. So I'm going to tell you about why we're going to be having a bonus Jonas episode in just a moment, but we are going to immediately get into the villager hunt, okay? Let's go and do this. I'm excited. Looking for a Dreamy today would be, I mean, it's always like my goal to find a Dreamy, but I am kind of at the point today where like I don't want to settle for a non-Dreamy. Even if it's someone on my temporary list, I don't want to settle. I just want one of my Dreamies. So with that being said, like I always do for my Animal Crossing villager hunting videos, I am going to do a little running list of all of my Dreamies. So you'll be seeing them right now, okay? You're going to start seeing my Dreamies pop up on screen. Yes, I've got Nook Miles tickets and I want to use them. Thank you. Yes, I do. Thank you so much. They are all ready. Time for take off. Let's get me airborne indeed. Sounds like a great idea. Thank you. Now, I am also going to use a bingo board in this one as well. I mean, last time we went villager hunting, we found no one on the bingo board. But I am going to use the same bingo board that we got last time so that I mean, hopefully we will have someone show up from the bingo board. That would be really, really nice. But I'm just going to finish showing you the villages that are on my Dreamy list and my temporary list. I think we're on a winter island today. That's so interesting because we're not quite winter in game yet. Anyway, that's an interesting start. Let's see who we've got on this winter island with the jingly bells. Oh, okay. It's a duck and it looks like a mischievous duck. I don't have my... I was like, why can I not jump? It's because I don't have my vaulting pole. Okay. Let's find out who this duck is. This mischievous duck. Mallory. Well, there's a fresh face. Are you visiting from another island as well? Of course you are. Well, my friends call me Mallory. And you are? Sezrawrr, all the way from Sezurbia even. Isn't that fascinating? Thank you, I think so. Well, we may only be here a short time, but I do hope we get to know each other better. Thank you so much. You don't know this about me yet, but I'm always down to dish, darling. You're a snooty villager. I've got enough of them. Also, Mallory, you're not on my Dreamy list, so we're going to go. And with that being said, I'm going to start scrolling through my list of temporary villages that I wouldn't mind having, but not today. If we see any of them today, I'm going to leave them behind. I really, really want another Dreamy today. That would just be super nice because I would love to get back to working on the residential areas and starting to get my Dreamies moved into their plots of land so I can start planning and decorating those areas would be really nice. We have already done that with Raymond and Bella. They're both in the exact spots that I want them to be, so I can decorate that little area, and I'm really excited to do that in the upcoming episodes. But I want to be able to start doing, like, moving my Dreamies into that area, and I feel like I just don't have enough Dreamies. Like, I only have Matilda, Nan, and Roscoe, and there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's going to be 8 houses that I need to move, and I've only got 3 that I could move right now. So, like, I definitely feel like having one more Dreamy would be really helpful, okay? So that's what I want to do for today. Very good. So once we finish cycling through my temporary villages list, I will bring up the bingo card, and actually I need to find the bingo card because I don't have the bingo card on me right now. I think I put it when I finished editing that video. I put the bingo card into a folder with that video, and I do not have a copy of it on my hand right now, but I'm pretty sure Mallory was not on that list, so I should be able to find that bingo card just while we are loading in to the next island, right? Where? Was it this one? Yes, that's the bingo card there. Okay, so maybe we are coming into snowy weather. That's really interesting because this is the second island in a row that we have had snow. That's really interesting. Anyway, I do not have my bingo card up on screen yet. Hold on. Sorry, I just need to change my display settings for a second while I get my bingo card up on screen. And we are also on Sister Fruit Island, which is very, very interesting. So I'm going to be intrigued to see who we have on this island. Sorry, just give me 1 second. You guys know how it goes. Sometimes things get a little funky when I'm doing the recording of my Animal Crossing. I've got to work on things in real time. Okay, let's find out who it is. And also, I do have my bingo board up, and Mallory was 100% not on my bingo board. Who do we have for the second island? Oh, it's a froggy. It's Diva. Do we have Diva on the bingo board? No, we do not have Diva on the bingo board. Have we met? I'm Diva. Gotta say, I had no idea what I was going to get on this trip, but changing up the pace is its own reward, right? Anyway, this little place is so calm. Really lets me get my head straight. Exactly what I needed, you know. Alright, that's enough out of me. You take care and I'll get back to staring at the gorgeous horizon. You do that, Diva, because you are not coming home with me today, okay? You are absolutely not doing that, okay? You're staying right here. Also, I'm not... I do apologize. Apparently my mouth was moving a little bit too fast and my brain was like, no, I don't want to do that. No, my throat was like, I can't do that right now. I have already done a lot of talking today because I've already filmed a couple of main channel videos. So let me just have a drink for a second. I do apologize for that. But what was I even going to say? I can't remember. It's gone. My throat said, nope, you're not going to say it. And then my brain did too, apparently. It probably wasn't important. Anyway, it's all good. So, on my bingo card, we do have a couple Dreamies. I do remember that from last time, Muffy and Quinn. So that would be pretty cool. But we also have a lot of other pretty iconic characters on here. Ones that I am familiar with, ones that I am not. It's very interesting. Very good. I want to use my Nook Mars ticket. Thank you very much. Yes. Yes, let's go. Thank you. Okay, so the reason that we might be doing a bonus Jonas episode is last episode we were told that the museum was having a museum stamp rally event. And I haven't done that yet. That's what this episode was supposed to be. But then Barold said he needed to leave. And it was today when I was supposed to be filming the stamp rally episode. And it's today that we have to fill this plot. And so I figure if this is going to be a really, really long villager hunt, then I need to not have the stamp rally in this episode. And the stamp rally can be its own special little bonus Jonas episode. I only have a couple more days. Oh my gosh, we've got someone on the bingo list. We've got someone on the bingo card. Sparrow. That's so freaking cool. I love that. We can cross Sparrow off the bingo card. We officially have something happening with bingo, and it's exciting. Wilderness training is just the best, isn't it? I'm Sparrow. What's your name? Sezrawrr, huh? Great to meet you, Sezrawrr. You're not from Sezurbia, are you? Indeedy, I am, actually, yes. You are. I didn't know it was real. I heard the best abs on the planet come from there. Like, whoa. Thank you so much, Sparrow. You're staying here. Anyway. Wow, we actually had something happen with the bingo card. It's exciting. We're officially playing the game, and I love it. Anyway. So, the thing with my throat nearly happened again just then. That's why I took a pause and swallowed, and yes, it's fine. So, yes, I'm anticipating, like I mentioned just before, that this episode is going to be a long villager hunt. I'm anticipating that. That's why I've got so many Nook Miles tickets, okay? And I've got plenty more Nook Miles. I can print more Nook Miles tickets if I need to. But I am anticipating on just having the villager hunt in this episode. And then in the bonus Jonas episode, I've only got 5 days to complete the museum stamp rally. So by the time the stamp rally episode comes out, you probably won't even be able to do it anymore. It'll probably be after the 31st of May, but I've got 5 days then to film the stamp rally, and it'll be a little bonus Jonas episode where then we will probably, because I'm kind of hoping that I'm going to be able to do it today still, so then I will go and get the money spot, do the fossils, and also go and visit Red and see what art he's got on offer, do all of the normal things as well as have the museum stamp rally. I just want this episode to mainly just be the villager hunt, okay? I'm very excited to hopefully have a new Dreamy. No, I'm not even going to say hopefully. I'm putting it out there. We're having a Dreamy today, okay? It will be great. And look, that's the plan. That's the plan anyway, is to have the museum stamp rally be a separate little episode because I want it to have its own special little moment, right? All of these events that are so fun and all of the other events have had their moment. And even though the museum stamp rally is a little bit of a smaller event, it's still an event, and I feel like it deserves its own special moment to shine as well. Okay, we've got an elephant. Who are you? Paolo. We do not have Paolo on the bingo card. That's okay. I'm visiting this island today. You do that, Paolo. You're Sezrawrr from Sezurbia. That's real cool. This island's real neat, right? Let's have some fun together while we're both here, pal. We absolutely will not because I'm leaving you behind, okay? I hope you find where you're going to be in life, Paolo, because it is not going to be on Sezurbia. I'm ready to go home, thank you. Yes, let's go. Let's leave. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. Doo-ba-doo. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to update you on is in between last episode and this episode, I was thinking more about the footpaths of the island, and I'll be able to show you the decision that I came up with in the next little bonus Jonas Museum Stamp Rally episode. But I was just browsing, you know, Animal Crossing Instagram, and sometimes you'll see people will post their like creator codes and you can see their different creations and they'll show you things that they've made. I found a couple of footpaths that I was really intrigued to check out. One was a really like black brick cobblestoney kind of looking footpath, and I saw it and I was like, that's really pretty, but then I don't know if I want to go with a black footpath anymore. And then the other one was super interesting. I'm actually going to chuck the photo. Oh no, maybe I won't chuck the photo up on screen. It's fine. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. But I'll show you in the next episode because it's what I ended up doing. A creator posted that they had like the stone path that we're using currently at the end of that episode when I was questioning all my choices, and I decided we just needed to go with the stone path that came with the game. Well, someone created a special little border to go on top of that footpath, and it looks really, really cute. It's just a little stone border and it goes perfectly along all the edges. It's so cool. I'm just wondering, is this someone that we've got on the bingo card? I don't think so. Do we? Oh, it might be Brafina. Oh my gosh. It's Brafina. We have 2 marked off on the bingo card. Okay, well, we had nothing happen in bingo last time and we are having things happen in bingo today because we're kind of going straight up at the moment on the bingo card, and that's really exciting. Anyway, hi Brafina. What a lovely name you have there, Sezrawrr. It's a pleasure to meet you. That's so exciting. Well, if you're ever looking for a friendly face during your island vacation, you know where to find me. I do. It is here because I'm leaving you behind. Again, oh, that's probably going to be a sturgeon. I kind of want to catch it. I kind of want to catch the sturgeon. It means I'm going to have to do it with my eyes open. Damn it! I thought it was going that time. My bad. Anyway, it's fine. Look, I'm not supposed to be focusing on the fish anyway. I'm supposed to be focusing on the villager hunting. It's fine. Anyway, back to the footpath. So it literally, whoever made it, their name is Harry, and I can't remember what island they're from. Let me just see. Oh, it doesn't say what island they're from. But Harry from whichever island they're from, it's like the exact same look of the stone path that comes in Animal Crossing. They've just made it look like it's a tiny little border that sits on top of the stone path. And I tried it and it looks so cute. It really just elevates the in-game pathway. So in the next episode, I'll show you that, and I will even compare it to just with the special fancy border that Harry made to not having the border at all. You'll see how much it elevates it, and I'll be able to share the creator code with you in case you want to use that as well, okay? I don't want visitors. I want to fly. That's what I want to do. Anyway, we got 2 ticked off for the bingo card. That's very, very exciting. But yeah, I decided that that's what I'm going to do for my footpath, which means I am finally settled on all of my custom paths and my normal paths that I'm going to be using for the island. And that's really, really exciting. Because that means I can start doing more decorating, especially of Bella and Raymond's house once I finish that area. Once I am able to get into a place where I can decorate that area. That'll be coming up in a couple of episodes. It won't be the next episode, but maybe the episode after. Very, very exciting, my friends. Exciting news. I can't believe, so what we've done, is this the 4th island we visited and we've had 2 ticked off the bingo card? Wowee. Can we get a straight up and down bingo? Would be really nice. That'd be pretty cool. Ooh, do we have a wolf on our bingo card? I don't think we do. Also, I forgot that I've got my ladder in my pocket, which means we are going to have the multi-levels. When I go home, I will take my ladder out of my pocket because I really just I can't be bothered with the climbing up and down constantly. Anyway, it's Freya, and I don't believe we have Freya. No, we don't. So, well, there's a fresh face. Are you visiting from another island as well? Of course you are. Well, my friends call me Freya, and you are? Sezrawrr, all the way from Sezurbia even. Isn't that fascinating? Thank you. Well, we may only be here a short time, but I do hope we get to know each other better. You don't know this about me yet, but I'm always down to dish, darling. Do I need to go home and put on my cold weather outfit as well? Because it's sad, but it means that we are coming up to the end of autumn, because it is coming up to the end of autumn, right? We're about to reach winter in game, which means I'm going to be changing out of my beautiful autumn outfit. I can't believe it's already been 3 months with it, right? I'm going to have to change to a winter outfit. That's okay. I have something cute for winter. Should I just do that? Should I do that or should I wait? I mean, I guess I could see what the weather's doing at home. I don't think it's snowing at home yet, though, which is why I'm confused. Because generally the weather on the Nook Mars Islands mirrors what's happening at home. And I don't think we're snowing on my island at home. Anyway, look, I can see the sunshine pouring through the door. It's a bit weird. Anyway, I'm going to drop off my ladder. Yeah, we're sunshiny. So no, I'm not going to change my outfit then. I will not change into a winter outfit until we actually have snow. I will not do that. Because I refuse. Because I just don't like winter. I don't really like winter in real life, and I don't love it in the game either. You get so tired of seeing white snow everywhere. It just seems to last for a really long time. Anyway, I do have to make lots of snow pals this year. I've made 3. I need to make another 17 for Nook Miles. It's fine. It will happen. It's all good. Let's get flying to the next Nook Mars Island, though. Yes, indeed. Thank you very much. I would like to use another Nook Mars ticket. Thank you. So, I'm just going to quickly mention as well, we have already seen the Dreamies that are on my Dreamy list, but if I could get specific Dreamies today, I mean, I know I can't pick and choose. The game's going to serve me who it's going to serve me, but there are a couple of Dreamy villages that I would prefer to find over other Dreamy villages. So they are Cherry, Quinn, and Muffy. They are kind of the 3 that I would love. I mean, we've got Quinn and Muffy on my bingo card there. So either one of them I would love. Cherry would be another one that I would love because all three of them are sisterly villages, which apparently there's like the fewest of sisterly villages, like big sister villages in the whole game. I thought they were really common. They're not. They're like the least in personality types. So they're going to be a little harder to come by apparently, but I have not had a big sister villager this entire time. Is this Deli? It's Deli, isn't it? The monkey? Yes, it's Deli. And we do not have Deli on the bingo card. No, we do not. That's okay. Cool. So you're Sezrawrr from Sezurbia? Man, that's real cool. Let's have some fun while we're here together, Monch. No, we won't, Deli. Goodbye. Yeah, I have not had a big sister or sisterly, whatever you want to refer to them as. I refer to them as sisterly villages. So I've not had one of them at all on Sezurbia yet, which means I'm missing out on certain recipes. I'm missing out on certain reactions. I'm just missing out on different conversations as well. And I want 3 sisterlies are on my Dreamy list. So like, please, I would love a sisterly villager today. Would be amazing. That would be really, really cool. So Quinn, Muffy, or Cherry would be like the cherry on top of the cake. That is the Dreamy villager list, right? That would just be really, really cool. But I'll take Quinn or Muffy as well. Absolutely. And honestly, I will also take Marlowe or Lucky as well because they are also on the Dreamy list, right? It's all good. I'll take any of them, thank you. The game's just gotta serve me them first. Let's get me airborne indeed, thank you. Thank you. Indeed. Thank you ever so much for that. Orville? Sorry, I'm just looking because I'm a little bit conscientious of how my hair looks on camera at the moment. Have been for a couple weeks. I'll tell you why in a second. Let's just see who we have on the island. On this one. Who do we have? Oh, I thought it was Julian for a second. I saw the blue and I thought it was Julian. I was going to be like, we have another one on the bingo card. But we do not. We have Naomi, who is not on the bingo card. I confess, I thought I might never run into anyone else here. I was starting to feel like a castaway on a deserted island, Moolah. Then there you were. What a relief. Anywho, I'm Naomi. It's a pleasure to meet you, Sezrawrr. So you're visiting us all the way from Sezurbia, are you? Lovely. Well, I do hope this island lives up to our expectations. I suppose there's only one way to find out. You've got lovely red lipstick, my girl. I can just see it. You can just see it? The red lipstick? There you go. Anyway, Naomi, goodbye. You are not coming with me. Anyway, so about my hair. It's fine. It's still very red, right? But last time I dyed it, I thought that because I do it myself. Okay, I do it at home. All good. I thought I had more of my bright, light, and beautiful red. I did not have any of it left, and my blonde roots were very much showing through, needed to be done, right? So I had an old hair color from probably about 7 or 8 months ago that I had a little bit left in the tube, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that this old color is a tiny little bit darker than my color that I usually go with now, but it'll be all right to just cover up my blonde roots for the time being until I can get, like, express ship my normal red color in. That was a mistake, a little smidge of a mistake, not a bad mistake. I actually think it looks kind of cool. It's just that the old color was way darker. It was a way darker red than I remembered it being. So it meant that, like, I ended up with this kind of like shadow root kind of thing happening where my roots are really dark and then it comes into the light bright of my usual red color. To start off with, when I walked into the bathroom about to rinse it off and saw it, I was like, oh no, mistakes have been made. This is going to look awful. And then I rinsed it all out and I took my towel off my head after drying it a little bit and had a look in the mirror and I was like, oh no, this looks really, really bad. Like my roots are really, really dark compared to the rest of my light, bright, beautiful red hair. And I was like, this is going to look really bad. And then it dried and I was like, wait on a second, maybe it doesn't look terrible. But then I looked and I was like, no, I still don't think I like it. Anyway, let me just deal with this and I'll continue the story afterwards. Soleil, I don't believe we've met. I'm Soleil and you are? What a lovely name you have there, Sezrawrr. It's a pleasure to meet you. Well, if you're ever looking for a friendly face during your island vacation, you know where to find me. And Soleil is not on our bingo card. That's okay. Also, this is Money Rock Island. I don't think I'm even going to stop from Money Rock Island. We have over 11 million bells in the bank account now, so I am not desperate for money anymore. I'm not stopping from Money Rock Island today. I'm just going to keep it on going, okay? It's all good. So, I was really kind of bummed. I was like, I've ruined my hair. It took a really, really long time to get to this really bright, light, beautiful red color, which this red color is like the red that I've always wanted to have. Like, I've been dreaming of this color red for so long, and I thought with going with these darker roots, even though I thought that it was going to be lighter than what it was, I was like, I've ruined my hair. This is really bad. I hate it. And then I styled it one day by doing a little half up, half down, and it looked kind of cute. I was like, oh, okay, we've got a little shadow root thing happening here, right? I feel like it looks the worst when my hair is just down. Like when my hair's not in a style, when my hair is just down, it doesn't look great. But when it's styled like with like little pigtails like I've done today, or like with a half up, half down, it looks kind of cute. I kind of like it, but I don't like it enough to want to do it all the time. So it's just interesting. It was an accident. It's been an experience, but it's not going to be my usual. I do want to go back to just being my beautiful, light, bright, beautiful red all over. But hey, it's just a very kind of fortunate accident, because I've had compliments on it as well from lots of people that said that they think it looks good, but keeping it up would be too difficult, I think. It's just easier to chuck on all one color when it's all one color, right? Red is hard enough to maintain as it is. Having to do 2 different shades of red, oh my goodness, no thank you. Anyway, who do we have on this next island? Okay, ooh, I don't know if I've seen this villager before. Who do we have? Claude. I don't remember Claude from any of my other villager hunts that we've done here. Is Claude on the list, on the bingo card? No, he's not. There's someone on this island. Oh, you're here visiting too? I sure am. Hey, I'm Claude. You're Sezrawrr from Sezurbia. Neat. I didn't expect to make a friend here. This island is so cool. Hop along. I have a feeling you're a lazy villager, Claude. Anyway, I'm just going to be missing Barold, that's all. But I do have a lazy villager on my list. Lucky is a lazy villager. So we'll have the really cute little conversations once Lucky comes to live with us, because that will be happening one day. Maybe even today. You just never know. If we see Lucky, I'll be taking him. That would be pretty cool. Yes. Yes. Right. Yes. Anyway. Let's see who we can have on the next island, though. I want to fly. I do have lots of Nook Miles tickets on me, actually. It's all very good. Thank you. I am ready to go. Thank you so much. Let's get me airborne. Indeed. Thank you. Thank you ever so much. Let's see, who do we have on the next island, my friends? Let me know in the comments down below if you've had something, like if you dye your hair or something and you had like something you thought was going to be a disaster, like a hair disaster, and then hey, it actually turned out kind of okay and looks kind of cool, like mine did this time. I'm so glad that it turned out kind of cool, because I mean, it's just hair, and hair grows back. I'm sorry, I just see a gorilla bum staring at me. Rude. Anyway, Boyd. Wasn't expecting to run into well much of anyone out here, wherever here is exactly. Anyway, I'm Boyd, and you're Sezrawrr from Sezurbia. You're a cranky villager. I wasn't expecting a meet and greet on this tour, but then again, I ain't sure what I expected to find here. You can take your cranky bum and go elsewhere, Boyd, because you're not coming to my island. You and your cranky bum. Anyway, off we go. I just wasn't expecting to be greeted with a gorilla bum. Anyway, it's fine. I'm ready to go home, thank you. Yes, I am ready. Let's go. Thank you so much. Also, Boyd is not on the bingo card. That's okay. No gorillas on the bingo card. That's all right. That is a-okay, my friends. I feel like I've got a splinter in my finger, but I can't find it. Do you ever have this where sometimes you'll be like rubbing your fingers together like this and it just feels like there's something in your finger? But I definitely can't see anything in my finger. I don't know. I have no idea. Anyway, interesting. Let's see who's going to be on the next Nook Miles Island, my friends. Yes, time for takeoff. So I also have plans upcoming. I mean, obviously I want to decorate the residential area where Bella and Raymond are living. That's going to be the next part that I decorate, I think, because I have plans for that. I want to get flowers in there. I want to get fences in there. I want to finish off that part and make it look really cool. I've also got to do a little bit more terraforming in that section as well. Remove some trees and do some more terraforming for what will be the end of the cemetery. And maybe look at putting in another staircase in that part as well. So I've still got big plans for that area. It's by no means done. And big plans that are going to take an episode to achieve, right? Okay, we've got another cow. Norma. Okay, Norma is not on the bingo card. You weren't expecting to meet anyone on this tour. And I am Sezrawrr from Sezurbia indeed. I'm glad you stopped to talk to me. One thing I love about traveling is the chance to make new friends. Very good, Norma, but goodbye. Goodbye. See you later. Alligator. Off we go. Yeah, so that's going to be coming up soon. That area getting finished off is going to be coming up in an episode soon. I'm so excited for that. But hopefully after finding a Dreamy today, because we will be finding a Dreamy today, I also have plans to... Once I'm able to move some of those houses into their areas, I can start working on more of the residential area as well. And then once that happens, I can start looking at moving my house and getting my little castle area sorted. I can't, I have so many things that I want to do right now, but I can't because I've got other villagers' homes in the way or like buildings in the way that I can't move right now because I don't have the space because the houses aren't where they need to be right now. It's a process. I have to go like down a checklist for when I'm going to be able to do those things, right? So I also have the potential and the opportunity upcoming to work on the campsite area. I want to move the campsite from where it is slightly over towards where I've just terraformed the cliff up for Bella and Raymond's house. I want to move the campsite over so it's against that wall and we'll have the little waterfall in the background of the campsite. That'll be really cute. And I want to develop that campsite area to make it look like a proper little campsite with like a little fire and some stools to sit and other supplies that you would have with camping out and about. I think we could make it look really, really cute. So I've got that in the plans as well. I will also need to start working on expanding my cemetery now that we have had Barold leave. I mean, I'm going to need somewhere to put Sylvia, okay? No, we're not putting Sylvia there. Sorry, no. I just wanted to see who it was. We're going to need somewhere to put Barold's grave is what I'm saying, that's all. Now, Sylvia is not on the bingo card. How's it going, boing? So am I the only one who was hoping for more, I don't know, adventure on this adventure? I mean, it's super peaceful and all, but I kind of wanted something worth partying about when I got back. Well, I don't know, you're on this island that's snowing, it's cold. That's enough adventure, I think. It's still cool to sit and be calm now and then. That's important too. Absolutely. It sure is, Sylvia. Goodbye. You're staying here with your Joey. I've already got one kangaroo and there was only one kangaroo on my Dreamy list and I've already got her. And I love her to bits. And how sweet was she about how upset she got about Barold leaving? Like I said, I've just never seen a villager talk like that about another villager leaving before in my years of playing Animal Crossing, and I am very frequently talking to my villagers, so that's the first time I've ever seen anyone mention another villager leaving, and that was just really, really sweet, Matilda. You're a sweetie pie. I want to fly, thank you. Yes, thank you very much. I want to use one of them. I do. Yes, I am. Let's do that. Very good. Oh, also, I should mention, last episode, I was feeling a little bit under the weather. I was literally fine the next day. I don't know, just a random runny nose on one day, and that was it. So, was feeling a lot better the next day. So, I wasn't any kind of sick. It was just a random runny nose for literally 24 hours. It was weird. Anyway, thank goodness I wasn't getting fully sick, though, right? Oh, it's Pietro! Have I ever come across Pietro before on a villager hunt? I don't think I have. I just think about, look, I mention her a lot on this channel because I watch her all the time. I don't have a lot of time to watch YouTube at the moment, but I watch Little Simsy every day. Little Simsy is a Sims creator, but she has also done Animal Crossing. She streams Animal Crossing a lot, and she started an Animal Crossing playthrough not long after I started mine, actually, on her channel. She was hunting for Pietro for so long. It took her, like, I don't know, like thousands of tickets to find Pietro, and here I've found him. Anyway, Pietro is a clown. He's interesting. He's not my vibe, but I don't think I've ever come across Pietro villager hunting either. Anyway, well, hello there. Bet you didn't expect to meet someone like me in a place like this. I really didn't, Pietro. You don't know how accurate that statement actually is. The name's Pietro. I'm a sheep about town, or in this case, about islands. And you must be Sezrawrr from Sezurbia, right? We should probably stick together, don't you think? No, I'm going, Pietro. Goodbye. It was nice to meet you. Anyway, I'm going. Goodbye. So interesting. Very interesting indeed. So that's 2 villages. No, I was going to say it's 2 villages I've never come across before. No, I just said before there was another one that I'd never come across before, and that's not even what I was trying to say. It's fine. Look, just ignore me. I've got 6 different things on my mind right now. It's all good. Alright, let's see who we're going to have on the next Nook Miles Island. Hopefully we can have another one on the bingo card. If we're going to continue on that straight line, I would like to see Philbert, Eric, or even Quinn. Look, I would just love to see Quinn. I'll take Quinn right now. That'd be great. Time for takeoff. Thank you. Yes, let's get me airborne. Thank you so much. So I have another update for you. Oh, maybe I'll start the update once we see who's on this island. Maybe on the way back. I have another update for you on creatures I've encountered in real life. Okay, I had a very interesting story a couple weeks ago that I haven't had a chance to tell you yet. Alright, let's see who we have on this. Again, Sister Fruit Island. Snowy Sister Fruit Island. Who do we have? A bird. A chicken? Yes, Pierce. Are you okay, Pierce? Have you had too much coffee, Pierce? Pierce, you are not on my bingo card. What about you? Where are you from? Sezrawrr, eh? And you're from Sezurbia. Cool name from a strong-sounding place. No, Pierce. So, have you ever gone on a solo kayak tour that suddenly turned into a super exciting survival tour? Because I have, and it's so much fun out here, Hawkeye. Goodbye, Pierce. You are not my vibe at all. Anyway, update. You know how I told you that I'd been seeing scorpions? Saw another one. Anyway, it's fine. This was a couple of weeks ago. So actually the day that I told you about the second scorpion that I found, that night there was another one. So it was a super interesting story though. It was very late at night and I was going out to get my drink bottle. And I told you that I turn on the light at night when I go out now to make sure that there's no scorpions or spiders or anything. I turned on the light. So I turned on the light and I could see something on like the door frame in front of the door on the outside. I was like, what is that? And it was a frog, a cute little brown frog, right? Teeny tiny, little itty bitty frog. And I was like, oh my gosh, look at this little frog. And I went and I took a photo even of this frog. So I was like, look at this little frog. It's a tiny little guy. So I was like, okay, no worries. So my doors to outside my house, there's 2 of them. You can open either one. So this frog was in front of the door on the left-hand side. There was still a door on the right-hand side that I could open to go out. So I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to open the door with the little frog because I don't want the little frog to come inside the house. So I'm going to open the door on the right. And so I'm about to open the door on the right and I look down and there's a scorpion in front of the door on the right. And so then I'm stood there for like looking, I'm going, well, what do I do now? I can't open either of my doors. If I open door on the left, little frog's gonna get in. If I open door on the right, little scorpion's gonna get in. I'm like, I don't want either of them to get in the house, really. I mean, if either one's gonna get in the house, it'll be a little frog. I don't want little scorpion in this house, but like, I don't really want little frog in here either. I'm stood there for like 5 minutes going, what do I do now? I really need to get my drink bottle so I can go to bed because it's late at night. And I was the only one awake. I'm like, what do I do? It was so funny. I'll finish the story once we have a chat to this kangaroo, who is Rooney. Hey, I'm Rooney. We do not have Rooney on the bingo card. Came here on a whim, but this island doesn't seem half bad. Punches. Hang on, you're Sezurbia from Sezurbia, yeah? I sure am. Had no idea this was some kind of trendy destination, but it's cool to be hobnobbing with you here. Alright, Rooney, well, it's nice to meet ya, but I'm heading off. Thank you so much, Rooney. So the ending to that story is I had taken a photo of the frog, remember? And then I went and put my phone down and came back to the door to go and open the door, and that's when I discovered the scorpion. So then I went to go and grab my phone to take a photo of the scorpion and the frog and try and get them both in the same frame. So I was like, what are the odds of this happening, that there's one in front of each door? It was crazy. And in the time that it took for me to go and get my phone and come back to the door, the scorpion had gone. I don't know where it went, but the scorpion was not there anymore. So I was able, like I had a good look around, I couldn't see it, and I was thankfully able then to open the right door and go through and get my drink without disturbing little Froggy, who was still hanging out in front of the left door. But it was an interesting time, just like the creatures that I have encountered. Anyway, we did use a special, it's kind of like a barrier spray, just for anywhere that it's like you don't want like little creatures like spiders and stuff to come. You can put a barrier spray. There was no creatures when we sprayed it, but it's supposed to be like if they're approaching that area and they smell that spray, they won't come anywhere near. So we did that, and ever since then there has been no more scorpions, and there's also not been any more spiders, which is very nice. But I do also have another little creature story as well. Thankfully this one was not at night. That's okay. So it was lunchtime and I was outside. We have an air fryer. My air fryer that I use to cook all my gluten-free food outside. All my stuff is outside. That's the way I like it. Separate, right? So I was going outside to cook my lunch, and I was just waiting for the air fryer, the timer on the air fryer to go off so I could turn my lunch around and over, right? And I was just standing. I have like this little mat on the decking. And it was a lovely day. It was a sunshiny day in autumn, beautiful. And I was just in my bare feet, standing on the rug, just looking out at my backyard. It was very, very nice, very peaceful and lovely. We have another bird. Ace is not on the bingo card. Okay. What's your name? Sezrawrr, huh? Great to meet you, Sezrawrr. You're not from Sezurbia, are you? Indeed I am. You are. I didn't know it was real. I heard the best dabs on the planet come from there, Ace. Thank you so much, Ace. Goodbye. Now that's probably also a sturgeon, but I'm going to leave it behind. I'm being very strong, and I'm going to leave it behind even though I really don't want to leave it behind. I really want to catch the sturgeon. It's fine. Anyway, back to my story. I was standing on the rug waiting for the timer to go off, and I didn't feel anything. Something in my brain told me that I just needed to look down at my feet because I had no socks on, no shoes on. I had bare feet. I don't normally do that, but I was literally going to be standing outside for like 2 minutes. I thought, yep, it'll be fine if I just don't go out with shoes on, right? It should be fine for 2 minutes, surely. It was not. I looked down and there was a bull ant on my foot crawling its way up towards my pant leg. And like it would have gone under my pants, and that would have been really, really bad. I have been stung by a bull ant before when I was little, and it freaking hurts. I was stung on my big toe, and oh boy. I mean, I was a child, so like that probably didn't help things, but like not fun. Do not recommend being stung by a bull ant. It was not fun. So I saw the bull ant on my foot, and I don't freak out, but I just kind of like am like balancing on my other foot, and I'm like flinging my leg backwards and forwards to get the bull ant off my foot. I'm so surprised it didn't actually sting me then. Like it didn't bite me then. Anyway, just the creatures that I've been encountering, right? I thankfully have not encountered any since the bull ant. It's all good. Just, ugh. I'm getting a bit tired of the creatures. Anyway, I love where I live, and it's like I've said to you before, it's because of where I live that I encounter all these creatures, right? I just don't like them, and they just need to stay away from me and my space, right? Alright. Okay, so it's interesting. It's 3 o'clock PM now, so maybe once we get back from this island, I'm just going to go and see if the weather has changed back at home. Ooh, we got an interesting looking bird. Jakey. Jakey is not on our bingo card. You're visiting this island today, so am I. I am Sezrawrr from Sezurbia, and that is real cool. Thank you so much. This island's real neat, right? We're not going to have fun together, you feel? Anyway, off you go. Off I go, Jakey. You're going to stay here, and I'm going to leave. It's all good. I'm going to go. Okay. Yes, I am ready to go home right now. Thank you so much. Yes, I am. Very positive. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I just want to see, is the weather maybe not going to be snowing, but is it going to be raining at home? That's what I want to know, because every single island we have encountered has been snowing today. Or maybe we're going to start getting snow early. I mean, it still looks like it's sunshiny. Let's see. Yeah. Still sunshiny, just a bit windy, that's all. A bit windy. Also, I know you can see the rows and rows of fossils there. That is 2 weeks worth of fossils. Okay, and I'm not going to be donating them today or getting them assessed today, and I'm probably not going to be in the next episode either, because I really want the next episode, the bonus Jonas episode, to just be all about the stamp rally. I don't want to then find the last fossil that we need and have that overtake the stamp rally. I want that to be its own special moment. We've had a special moment for finding the last bug, for finding the last sea creature. We're going to have a special moment for finding the last fish. We deserve to have a special moment for finding the last fossil as well. So we're just gonna put off the fossils for a minute. That means I'm gonna have plenty to get assessed, which means the chances of finding the last fossil when I actually go to get them assessed is going to be a little bit higher. So that's good. That's exciting. But that's not going to be next episode. Probably the episode after, maybe. Maybe. Okay. Okay. Alright, who do we have on this here island? Okay, Zoe? We've seen Zoe before. Yeah. Well, hello there. My name's Zoe and you're Sezurbia. Zoe is not on the bingo card. Wait, you came here all the way from Sezurbia? You're definitely more well-traveled than me. I'm trying to fix that by touring new places like this island. Mom always says there's magic in chance encounters, so I'm glad we ran into each other like this. Well, goodbye, Zoe. Your house isn't bad. I've looked at your house before. It's just not my vibe. It's very cottagecore. Not at all dark. Anyway, I'm going home. Thank you so much. I'm going to be intrigued as to how many tickets we've spent so far. We've been going for just over an hour, but that includes the Here's What You Missed on Sezurbia as well. So let's just check how many tickets I have used. We've been going for villager hunting for probably about 40, almost 45 minutes. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 73 tickets left. And I think I had like 92 or 93 tickets. All right. Let's see who we've got on the next island then. And then I think maybe it'll be time to update you on things I've been watching. It happens all the time. Look, I don't have a lot of other things going on in my life, apparently, aside from creature encounters and things that I've been watching, right? It's all good. I've got a couple of little updates, so we'll get into that in a second. So let's just see who's on the next island first. Oh, my nose is feeling itchy all of a sudden. I swear it only happens when I'm wearing makeup. My nose decides it's going to get itchy. It drives me crazy. Alright, who do we have? Oh, okay. We got another rabbit. Oh no, this is Felicity the cat, isn't it? Felicity's a cat? She's not a rabbit. I can picture her with her ears now. Anyway, welcome to my hype-tastic island getaway. You're a peppy villager, my girl. Okay, it's not my island, but it will be. I want to be a pop star on all pop stars' own islands. Cool, Felicity. So you're Sezurbia from Sezurbia. Fab. I love meeting new folks, aka new fans. You're so cute. You're not my vibe at all. I'm going home. Alright, so things that I have been watching of late. Okay, so I mentioned last time that I was going to go and see the Billie Eilish concert movie, and I did. I went and saw that last Wednesday, and it was so good. Oh, it was fabulous. Look, I don't care what you think about Billie Eilish as a person. You cannot deny that she's incredibly talented. She is, and she very, very genuinely loves performing. It's very evident when you see her perform how much she loves it, and she loves the interaction from the audience. She really, really loves it. And she just came across very, very genuine as well. And I cried multiple times. I'm a big Billie Eilish fan. I cried a couple times. I cried during Wildflower. I cried during The Greatest. Oh my God, I absolutely sobbed during The Greatest. I just could not stop crying during The Greatest. And then I cried at the end. Birds of a Feather as well was the last song. And I cried because I was sad that I didn't get to see her live. Anyway, that's why I cried during Birds of a Feather. Because I was like, I didn't get to see this live and it was so good. Anyway, it was a really good movie. It was a good little music documentary because it was made with James Cameron as well. And he is like the guy for making big documentaries like that, right? The way they went about it was really, really cool. The footage that they got was really, really cool. Who is this elephant? I've never seen Tucker before. I would remember seeing a mammoth-looking elephant, right? Tucker is not on the bingo card. There is someone on this island indeed, and I am visiting. Yes, Tucker. You are Tucker, and I am sezrawrr from Sezurbia. Thank you. Well, you're not making a friend. I'm sorry, fuzzers. I'm heading out, Tucker, but interesting. It's interesting when they go ahead and make their animals, the different animals, look like other animals, like making this elephant look like a mammoth. And then there's Rodeo, who is a cow villager, but he looks like a bull. It's really interesting when they do that. And I'm trying to think, there's other ones I know for certain, but I cannot think of who they are off the top of my head. But when they make them look like they're different animals, or even Julian, who's a horse, but he looks like a unicorn. I love when they do that. They get a bit creative with it. It's really, really interesting. So, yes, my sister and I went to see Billie Eilish, the concert movie. It was really good. Like, the behind the scenes stuff was really, really cool. Getting to see her, like, hanging out, her talking about her processes and stuff was really cool. The only bad thing, and it wasn't the movie at all, it was the people that were also seeing the movie. And it wasn't like, look, my sister and I were singing. It was a great time. It wasn't that. There was a family, and we kind of had a feeling. They were in the queue before us because it was a 3D movie. We had to get 3D glasses. So my sister and I were in the queue to get our 3D glasses. And the family in front of us had 4 little kids. Yeah, the oldest would have been probably 9. And then it probably 6 for the next, maybe 4 for the next. And then the youngest was probably younger than 2. I can't say that child would have been older than 2 years old. And it's a family of boys and then the 2 parents. And they came into the cinema and sat in the same row as my sister and I. We booked tickets for the very back row in the middle. We always go the back row in the middle. And they were on the other side of the row. When they came in, we were like, okay, that's a choice. Just the fact that, look, I'm not saying that all kids are badly behaved. Hey, here's another cow that looks like a bull, right? Coach, I am not here for survival training, Coach, and you are not on my bingo card. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, back to my story. Anyway, I'm not saying that all kids are bad behaved at the movies. It's a choice to bring a child that's under 2 to the cinema, right? That's a choice. And for a movie that's not even a kid's movie, for a movie that is a concert movie, it's going to be really loud because it's music. And I mean, movies are loud anyway, but it's a music one, so it's going to be loud music. And then there's also a lot of like strobing and flashing images and stuff throughout the show as well. And like the lights changing and all of that. I'm like, that's a choice to bring an under 2-year-old to. Like, that is a choice. So my sister and I were like, well, this is going to be really interesting. So the previews start and this child starts crying straight away. And it's not the child's fault. It's not the child's fault. If I were the parent, I would know that I probably just wouldn't be bringing my under 2-year-old to the cinema. At 6 o'clock on a school night as well was the thing. Like the preview started at 6 o'clock on a school night. It was just interesting choices were being made. So the baby was able to be settled for a little bit, but it cried a few times and that was okay. It wasn't the worst of it because the worst of it was the other 3 boys, the 9, the 6 and the 4-year-old looking boys were running up and down the stairs in the aisles the whole time. And That was the worst part. That was the part that was annoying because the under 2-year-old, like, it has probably maybe never even been to the cinemas before. So like, that's fine. It's a child. It's not the kid's fault. But the other kids, like, that's just not on. And like a 9-year-old, seriously, that was not on. That really, really annoyed not just me and my sister. We could see the other patrons in the theater looking over because it's distracting. They're running up and down the stairs the whole time. It's really, really distracting. And so we're all just looking going, what are you guys doing? Not talking about the kids, although could have been talking about the kids, but like, Tammy, sorry, hold on, let me just come back to this for a second. Tammy, I've told heard of somebody très cool from Sezurbia. That is me. Yes, I am sezrawrr. That is me. Tammy. Oh, we are a pair of celebrities indeed. You are not on my bingo card, Tammy. Anyway, we were like to the parents. It was just like, why did you come? Why did you come with your kids? Like, if you wanted to see the movie, fair, but like, the kids are not interested in this movie. None of them. 0 out of 4 of the kids are interested in this movie. So why are you here? Like, it just was very, very annoying. I wouldn't say that it diminished my experience of watching the movie, and it didn't diminish the experience of the movie, but it just was really freaking annoying. And it was really bad etiquette, bad manners on the parents' part. That's what really annoyed me. Anyway, that was an experience. So yeah, it was a really good though, and if it ever comes onto streaming, because I'd say maybe it'd come onto streaming somewhere as well, maybe. If you ever get a chance, I would highly recommend it because it was really good. It was really good. And it made me really sad that I didn't get to see Billy live. Alright, let's see who we have on this next island. Like I said to you guys, I had a feeling this was going to be a longer one, and this is going to, it's shaping up to be a longer one. I mean, we've still got plenty of time. I've still got plenty of time. I can go for another like hour and 15 right now, but I am also prepared to come back and continue this episode if I don't find someone in the next hour and 15. All right. I just need to find someone today so that the game doesn't autofill. Is this Apollo? Oh no, this is Apollo. Damn it! Whoa, what happened? What happened? It's showing that I'm recording sound, but I can't hear anything in my AirPod. I'm gonna switch to my other AirPod, maybe? That's weird. Why did the sound just cut out on me? Hold on, give me a second. I just gotta connect my AirPod again. Am I good? Yes, okay, I can hear again now. It's all good. That was just really weird. My sound just completely went in my headphones and it scared me. Anyway, Apollo. This is the first of my temporary villager list villages that we've come across. Oh, I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? I said that I wasn't settling. I really need it to be a Dreamy that we get today. I really do. I don't believe we've met. My name's Apollo. Fancy meeting you here, wherever here is. I'm a mite fuzzy on that part, pa. You're sezrawrr, right? From Sezurbia? I am indeed. You're a long way from home, or at least I think you are. I am. Well, we've all got our reasons for being where we are, I reckon. Just need to puzzle out mine. Oh, I'm really like, what do I do? Because it's one thing to just say, yeah, I'm gonna just not take anyone besides a Dreamy, but when you're in the situation, what do I do? That's just, it kind of sucks because Quinn is also an eagle villager and they decided to give me Apollo instead of Quinn. That kind of drives me a little crazy. You could have just given me Quinn and I would have been stoked, right? I don't know what to do. I guess I'm gonna look up, Apollo's house really quick. Ay, 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 ay. Hold on, sorry. Give me 1 second. goodness. Sorry, give me a couple more seconds. Apparently I'm struggling. It's fine. I will get there. It'll be all good. Right, let's see. What does Apollo's house look like in Animal Crossing? In Animal Crossing, show me. Why'd you show me in every other game? Oh, okay. Oh, see, this is a tough decision. He's got the black slate roof, the light grey stucco exterior, the white vertical panes door. The inside of his house is very light, but he's supposed to only be a temporary villager. He's not meant to be hanging around forever. I don't know what to do right now. Because it's going to be just my freaking luck that I don't take Apollo and then I'm not going to find anyone else. That's going to be just my freaking luck. But I have, like I said, I've got another like hour and 15 minutes that I can do this for. Oh, I have a feeling I'm so going to regret this. I just would really like to find a Dreamy. I'm going to leave Apollo behind. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this right now. Oh, jeez Louise. I am ready to go home. No, I can't believe it. Oh, jeez, I haven't committed just yet. I'm about to, though. Oh, my God. Am I actually going to leave Apollo here right now? That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Am I? Am I going to leave Apollo here right now? Hold on 1 second. Oh, I'm really struggling with this decision right now. There's 9 other temporary villages on my temporary list. There's 5 Dreamies on my Dreamy list. That's not very much in a great big sea of Animal Crossing characters, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say no to Apollo. If I come across him again though... Oh, I can't believe I just did that. If I come across him again, then I will take him. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I can't believe that that's just freaking happened. Why could it not have been Quinn, who's also an eagle? You gave me the wrong eagle, Animal Crossing. Anyway, let's get back to the hunt. Jeez Louise. I have a feeling I'm really going to regret that. Time for takeoff. Well, that's interesting. So maybe, maybe we're going to be villager hunting in 2 parts then. Because if this, I can go all night. I could go all night, but I'm not going to do like an 8-9 hour video for you. So if I have to split the villager hunt up into multiple parts, I can do that. Where is my necklace sitting? Is my necklace sitting right? No, it's not. How did that even happen? How did it even get twisted like that? I've been playing with it, haven't I? And I haven't even noticed it. Anyway, sorry. I'm just feeling a little distressed now that I've just said no to Apollo. Okay, well, this is Fuchsia, and I've recently said goodbye to Fuchsia over on Sezurbia. She's my most recent villager to have left on Sezurbia. I don't think we've met. My name's Fuchsia. What's yours, precious? I came and visited you on Sezurbia before. Where are you from? Sezurbia. Cool, cool. You here for some R&R too? This little island's great. It's so nice being able to chill out in the middle of absolutely nowhere. Anyway, I'll let you soak up the peace in, peace. Take care. Thank you so much, Fuchsia. Okay, I'm gonna need to plead with the Animal Crossing gods for a second. Please. With the universe that's in charge of the Animal Crossing-ness. Please. Please give me one of my dreamies. Please let this result in one of my dreamies. Please. Please. Pretty please. Alright, let's get back into it. I am very stressed that I didn't just take Apollo. Like I said, it's one thing to be like, yeah, I am not taking anyone else but a Dreamy until you're in the situation. And then it's stress. Anyway, I'm choosing to believe that it's all going to work out. I am. I'm choosing to believe that it's all going to be just fine. Alright. I will get back into what I've been watching, chatting to you about what I've been watching in a second. We'll just see who we have on this island first, okay? Alright, we are 2 down and docked at the target island. Delta Oscar is a go. Thank you, Wilbur. I will not catch bees or chop trees. I will just see. Fuchsia! No! That's rude. Twice in a row. In a row, one after the other. That's just rude. I'm ready to go home. So rude. So rude. Very. Very rude. I can't believe that just happened, right? Anyway, let's see who we've got on the next island. Hopefully it's not going to be Fuchsia again. Jeez Louise. Yes, I would like to use a Nook Miles ticket. Thank you very much. Yes. Let's go. Thank you. Time for takeoff. Let's go. Oh, please give me Cherry or Quinn or Muffy or Marlowe or Lucky. Would be really, really nice. Thank you very much. That would be so good. I would love that. Who do we have? Let's see. Alright. Please don't be Fuchsia again. Okay, well we've got a different villager at least. This isn't Blanche, is it? I can't remember. The ostrich. No, Cranston. Nice to meet you, Cranston. I am. We're not going to have fun while we're here, Sweatband. Why would you call me Sweatband? That's just... I don't understand some of the decisions that they made. Anyway, it's fine. So back to things that I have been watching. So that was the first. The second thing that I mentioned last episode is that I was going to be watching Thor Ragnarok, back to my Marvel viewingness, right? And I wasn't sure whether I had seen Thor Ragnarok or not. I definitely had not seen Thor Ragnarok, and I really enjoyed it. It was probably... Look, I would say it was one of my favorite Thor movies. I really liked it. I thought that story-wise it was great. Introducing an extra element with the sister. That was great. I love Loki. I mentioned that already. I love Loki. So I'm a little bit biased. If Loki's going to be there, then I'm going to be there too. Absolutely. I love Loki. I really liked Jeff Goldblum's character. He's really great at playing those oddball characters, and it was really, really funny. I loved the little instance of the Hulk being randomly on that planet as well, and having the Hulk be a part of the storyline. I thought that was really cool. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. I thought story-wise it was good, solid. I enjoyed it. A great installment in the Marvel universe, and I definitely had not seen it, which was great. Alright, who do we have on this island? No, Sylvia! I hate that. We were doing so well for not seeing doubles, and now we're seeing doubles, and now I'm starting to regret not taking Apollo. Oh no. Oh jeez. Anyway, it'll be fine, I'm sure. I am not sure at all. But I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep it on going. It's gonna be something. Something will happen. Something will happen. I just hope there's gonna be something good that will happen. I want to fly, thank you. Thank you. I want to use a Nook Miles ticket, thank you. Yes, I do. Let's get that happening, thank you. Let's do that. Thank you very much, indeed. Let's go. Okay, so... I would just really like to have a Dreamy right now. It would be really nice. Thank you. That would be lovely, and not another double, right? Okay, it's not a double, but I can never remember this frog. It's not a frog, it's an alligator. Sly, that's it. Wilderness training, I don't care about wilderness training, actually. Hoorah, indeed, okay. No worries. Sly, goodbye. His camera kind of gives me the heebies a little bit of the heebie-jeebies. Like, I like camo, but I only like green camo, apparently. Because any other color, I'm like, ugh. Kind of giving me the heebies a little bit. Anyway, it's fine. So yeah, I saw Thor Ragnarok, really enjoyed that. And I have also started watching a show called The Punisher, which has John Bernthal, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, who was in The Walking Dead, and I have not seen him in anything else aside from The Walking Dead, so it's a really interesting choice. So I mention it every time I talk about Marvel. I talk about the Marvel shows and the early Marvel shows and how they've all been tying in together, and they're really good, and they don't get enough credit for being really good and all tying in together, and I love that. Like, you don't have to have seen Daredevil to understand Punisher. You get enough of the Punisher's story, of Frank Castle's story in the Punisher to know what's going on, right? You get enough story. But the Punisher made his first appearance in season 2 of Daredevil. And Daredevil is one of my absolute favorite Marvel shows that I've watched so far. I really love Daredevil. I've got one more season of it to watch. But that's when the Punisher became the first part of it. And you got to learn so much of the Punisher's backstory in season 2 of Daredevil. And so then coming into season 1 of the Punisher, I already know the Punisher's backstory. And then I get served little extra bits in the Punisher, which is really, really nice. This is Astrid, the kangaroo. Yes, it is. Thank you. I am visiting from another island. Yep, I am indeed. Yes, we are only going to be here a short time, and you are a snooty, and I'm so sorry that I just sped through all that, but I'm just like, I just want to get through as many villages as I can get through, now that I haven't taken Apollo, right? Yes, so, I've watched 2 episodes of The Punisher, and there's a character that features in Daredevil who is also featuring in The Punisher, and I just, like, I love it. I love this crossoverness of it all. I love that it's all tying in together with everything. And like I said, you don't have to have seen Daredevil to watch The Punisher. But like, I love that like I know who Karen Page is because she's in Daredevil. I love that. I love it. It's cool. It's cool. It's also been a really interesting premise. I've literally only seen 2 episodes, but it has gripped me kind of quickly. The second episode especially, I was like, okay, this is going in a direction I was not expecting, and I'm intrigued to see where this goes, right? So I'm going to be intrigued to see where it goes. I expect that next villager hunt that we're going to be doing, I'll be able to update you on it, on how I've liked it, and I probably will be a little bit further ahead than what I am. Maybe I've even finished it. Who knows? But yeah, I'm just really enjoying it so far. And then other things that I've been watching as well, because I've watched other movies, and these are like classic movies that I haven't seen, because there's so many classic movies that I have not seen, and I'm starting to make a little list because I want to watch them, and like classic rom-coms and stuff from like the 90s. Oh, this is Panchetti. I currently have Panchetti on Sezurbia, and Sezurbia. Yes, no, Seztopia. I was correct initially. I don't know why I corrected myself, because I was correct. Panchetti. I confess I thought I might never run into anyone else here. I really want her to leave from Seztopia. Like, I'm desperate to have her leave. I was starting to feel like a castaway on a deserted island, Sui. Then there you were. What a relief. Sui. Every time I see her say Sui, it reminds me of Bill in True Blood going, Suki. Suki. I just freaking hate Bill going, Suki. I just hate him. Hate his face. Bill has a punchable face in True Blood. I'm so sorry. He just does have a punchable face. He's a face that I would love to punch. That's not saying anything about the actor. It's about the actor? The actor is what I was supposed to say. It's nothing about the actor. It's just Bill, and I hate him. Anyway. And he goes, Suki. And I hate it every single time. It makes me cringe. Anyway, we're not talking about True Blood right now. But I have seen True Blood and I loved it. Anyway, what was I talking about? Was I still talking about Punisher? No, I was talking about classic movies that I watched. So when I went to go and see Michael, the movie, there were previews, of course, for movies that are coming up soon, and the sequel to Practical Magic is coming out in a couple months, and I hadn't seen the original Practical Magic, and so I watched it the other night. And look, it was fun. I thought it was fun. It came out in like 1999. I want to say 99 it came out. So it's almost 30 years ago. It has Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock in it, and it was fun. I wasn't expecting it to be what it was. I thought it was very fun. It's like witches and then they kill someone on accident, and then they're witches, they try to bring him back to life, and then they end up killing him again. And then he haunts them. And then there's a private investigator that's looking for the guy they killed, and like the guy they killed, he was a bad guy. Like he didn't deserve to be alive. But it's just, it was really interesting. I really liked it. It was very fun. Very fun. And Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman were amazing in it. No, Sly, no. Oh, I'm getting mad that we're having so many doubles now. I'm upset about it. Like, if they were at least on the bingo card, that would be nice. But they're not even on the bingo card. But yeah, so I watched Practical Magic. It was great. It also had... Blanking on names. And she has an uncommon name as well. It's like not a name that you hear super often. The actress who plays Riz in Grease, she's in it, and Diane Wiest is in it as well. It was really cool. I really enjoyed it. And so now I have seen that, I am prepared to see the second one when it comes out. It'll be very interesting, and I am intrigued to see the second one as well, because it does again have Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman, but it also has Lee Pace in it, and I love Lee Pace. Lee Pace has been in Marvel. He's been in like the Lord of the Rings universe. He has a very big background of things that I've watched. He was also in a show that I absolutely love called Pushing Daisies, and that show only got 2 seasons, and that is a crime because that show is so good. I'm gonna have to watch that show because he came up in the trailer for Practical Magic 2. I'm like, oh my god, it's Lee Pace. And then I started thinking about Pushing Daisies, and it's been ages since I've seen Pushing Daisies, and it's such a good show. How did it only get 2 seasons? It's about a pie maker. You probably don't care, but I'm going to tell you. It's about a pie maker, and Lee Pace plays the pie maker, and he has the ability to touch things that are dead and bring them back to life. But then if he touches those things again, they'll die for good. So he uses rotten ingredients to make his pies because he touches them and brings them back to vitality, but then he can't touch those ingredients again, otherwise they'll die. But he uses then the fresh ingredients in his pies. Anyway, that's such a minor subplot to the show. I just went talking about it for ages. Anyway, Carrie. We do not have Carrie. We do not have Carrie on the bingo card. Sorry, Carrie. I didn't even look at what she said at all. I just was so not interested because now I'm really interested in telling you guys about Pushing Daisies. So, the premise of the show is that someone that, I can't remember if it's someone that he knows dies or he just gets asked by the police to help work on a murder case. And it's this very, very beautiful woman. And he's been asked to help on murder cases before because he can temporarily rouse the victim and then find out who killed them, and then he can like make them die again by touching them again. So he goes to help this case of, I can't remember if it's a woman that he knows or not, that he grew up with, that he knows and like was in love with when he was younger. I think that's the premise. And so he brings her back to life. They find out how she died because she was actually murdered. And then he's like, but I don't want to kill her again. Like the cop's like, okay, you've got to touch her again now. She's got to stay dead. And he's like, no, I don't want to do that because I love her. And so the whole show then is like this love story and like him helping like solve more murder cases by doing the same thing, rousing the victims and then having to have them die again because it's the natural order of things is that they have to die again, right? But he's in love with this woman. He can't touch her. They're in love with each other, but they can't touch because if he touches her, she dies again. And so it's a really quirky little show. So fun. Lee Pace is amazing in it. And yeah, it's just, I can't believe it only got 2 seasons. It needed more than that. It was great. Anyway, highly recommend if you can find somewhere to stream Pushing Daisies. If you're in Australia, I'm pretty sure 7 Plus has it on at the moment. So I might need to start watching Pushing Daisies because it's such a good show and it's been ages since I've watched it. very good, very clever, very witty, and also like super funny and a little dark. And that's just me. That's my taste all wrapped up in a bow. A bit witty, a bit funny, a bit dark. I love it. And a bit romantic as well. I love it. It's like the perfect show for me. So I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. Okay, we've got a lion villager for this one. It's not Rex, because Rex is a lion villager that we have on the bingo card, but it's not Rex, it's Elvis, so we do not have Elvis on the bingo card. Anyway, I'm Elvis, and you're Sezrawrr from Sezurbia. Wasn't expecting a meet and greet on this tour, but then again, I ain't sure what I expected to find here. Thank you. Off I go. Nice. Alright, I'm going to need to check in with how many tickets I've got now, and I've got about an hour left that I could record for this part. So, I'm going to say that if I don't find a villager in this part, then I'm going to do a second part for villager hunting. Like a second episode for villager hunting. I'm really just hoping that I can find someone. I am having regrets at not taking Apollo. I have to find someone. I have to keep villager hunting until I find someone. If you could just please, if you could just give me one of my 5 Dreamies, that would be really, really good. I would love that. That would be amazing. Alright, thank you. I am ready to go to another island. Who do we have on this island? Who do we have? Who do we have? Okay, well we've got a penguin. We've only got one penguin on the bingo card, and it is not Gwen. So we do not have Gwen on the bingo card. Thank you so much. Thank you ever so much. I'm gonna go. Again, I'm not even reading what they're saying anymore because I'm just like, I just want to find one of my Dreamies. Okay, so the other classic movie that I watched it literally last night. I'd never seen Pretty Woman with Richard Gere and Julia Roberts. I'd never seen it. It was really good. I loved it. I thought it was, again, fun. It's a rom-com. It was funny and it was very sweet in the end as well. And Julia Roberts is amazing. And she's so beautiful. It was like 1990. She was very young. She was only like 22 when it came out, I think. So she was very young. And it was so good. I really loved it. Really loved it. A bit of funny. A bit of romance. You gotta love that. So I have other movies that are starting to make it on my list of classic movies that I've never seen, like Death Becomes Her with Meryl Streep. I've never seen that, but I've seen like clips from it and it looks like it'd be right up my alley. A little bit funny, a little bit dark. Looks like my kind of stuff. Yeah, just all these classic movies that I've never seen. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have seen some classics. I have seen some, but not many. I just get stuck with, like, the things that I like. And there are so many movies that just come out all the time, right? And they kind of just get lost. You get lost with the classics. There's not enough time. Oh, goodness gracious. Gruff, I'm so sorry. I just immediately judged you based on how you look. Came here on a whim, but this island doesn't seem half bad. Blah, Well. Hang on, I am, indeed. Sezrawrr from Sezurbia. Okay, I'm going, Gruff. It's not your fault. You're just not my vibe. I'm so sorry for just immediately judging you. What are you doing? What was that she just did? What was that? I'm going home. That was weird. Yes, okay, look, I think I've decided at this point, I hate to even say it, but I've decided at this point that if I see someone else from my temporary list, I will take them. I just don't want to get to the point where I've got to, like, have it be autofilled. I don't want it to autofill. And I'm just really scared that I'm not going to come across anyone now, let alone someone on my temporary list. So now I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, look, I'm just going to take who I can get. I really regret not taking Apollo. I knew that was going to happen though. I said it. that I was going to regret not taking Apollo. Thank you. I have also officially run out of my things that I've been watching. I've told you all the things that I've been watching. Stop! Oh my god! No freaking way! It's Marlo! Oh my god! And because he's in his winter outfit, I couldn't tell that it was Marlo! Oh my god! Right when I was giving up, we get given Marlo. Marlo is most definitely a Dreamy. Oh my gosh, I feel like my face is flushing. I just can't believe it. Yes, we're getting another Dreamy. Don't believe we've met. Name's Marlo. Oh, that's so good. Fancy meeting you here, wherever here is. I'm a mite fuzzy on that part. Gabish. Oh, what is that for your catchphrase? I love it. Anyway, I'm going to get rid of the bingo card. We don't need the bingo card anymore, but we got 2. We crossed out 2 on the bingo card. At least we had some movement with that, all right? That's so good, Marlo. Oh, I'm so excited. So hold on. Just before we go any further with Marlo, let me just tell you a little bit about him, okay? Let's bring him up. We'll have a look at his house for a second. We'll tell you a little bit about him, just in case you can't remember. His house is so pretty. I'm so excited. And he's going to go on the side of the residential area that I really need to reconstruct. So I'm going to be really happy to have another villager that can go on that side. That's so good. Oh, yes, Marlo. Right when I was giving up as well. Thank you so much, game, for giving me Marlo. Okay, so Marlo is a cranky villager. His birthday is on June 26th, so we're going to be able to celebrate his birthday next month. That's so good. Okay, he uses a bat umbrella. Absolutely love that for him. So I love it. He's the one that looks like the mobster. He has the most beautiful house. Black slate roof, grey stucco exterior, black fancy door. On the outside, it looks amazing. On the inside, it looks like a mob boss office. It makes total sense. You'll love to see it. So, yes, we are absolutely going to be taking Marlo. I can't freaking believe it right now. I'm so excited. Sorry, I just need to make a note for a second. I just need to make a note. Okay, yes, let's get back to chatting to Marlo. You're Sezrawrr, right? From Sezurbia? You're a long way from home, or at least I think you are. I am. Well, we all got our reasons for being where we are, I reckon. Just need to puzzle out mine. Yours is to come with me back to my island, Marlo. It's good to step away and look at things from a distance sometimes. Like, I'm looking back and wondering if maybe it's time for me to make some kind of change, shake stuff up. Wanna come to my island? Are you really asking me to move to Sezurbia? That's quite an invite. I am, my guy. Look at his little shocked face. I almost don't know what to say, which ain't usually a problem for me. But you like it there, right? Everyone as neighborly as you. I even have another cranky villager that you might get along with, Marlo. I don't know. Cranky villagers, they either do or they don't. So you might get along with Roscoe. It's a great island. Gahaha, I'm just funning with you. Of course you love your home island. Why else would you be inviting me? So if I contact this Tom Nook fella, he'll help me with all the paperwork? I'm no good with that nonsense. Of course you're not. You're the boss. You don't have to do the paperwork. It gets done for you, my guy. Reckon I ought to start packing up my stuff just as soon as I get back home from here, Gabish. I'm so excited. Oh, I guess I won't be calling that place home much longer, will I? I just cannot believe that I literally had just said that I was going to take whoever and then I get given Marlo. That is so good. Now, I want to take a thumbnail with Marlo, but I kind of don't at the same time because he's not in his usual garb. So maybe I'm just going to like do a fake one. I might just get an image and I'll just put Marlo's little amiibo in next to me or something. I don't know. That's what I'll do. But I'm going to get the footage for that. I'll be right back once I get that done.
A few minutes later.
Alright, I've got the thumbnail footage. Fantastic, Marlo. I can't freaking believe you're moving to my island. I'm so excited. That's so good. Another Dreamy. Bell-bottom punk, this is stovetop toothbrush. Do you require assistance over? I am ready to go home. I am ready to pump pontoons and fly soaring rows here back to Sezurbia. Indeed I am. I am being very positive, thank you. I am so ready. Let's go. Roger, lifting off November Oscar Whisker. Thank you so much. Oh, so good. Yay. I'm so excited. Let me just then cross Marlowe off from my Dreamy list because I don't need to look for him anymore. That's so good. That means we've got 4 more Dreamies to find. 3 of them are sisterly. That's okay. It's fine. However long it takes, I will find them. And look, I guess from now, because we've just found another Dreamy, I don't have to find a Dreamy next time we go villager hunting, okay? I'm just so excited. Here I am back on sunny Sezurbia for the afternoon. Let's go and take a look at that sold sign. I'm so excited about it. Hey, Roscoe, you're going to have another cranky friend. Hopefully, you'll be friends, hopefully. There it is, the sold sign. This spot reserved for Marlowe's new home. So exciting! So... let me just show you where I am thinking. We're not going to get into like the full decorating of it right now, but just the area that I want to move Marlowe's house into. It means I'm going to have 3 out of 4 villages for this side. Don't look at the footpath for a second. Don't look at the footpath for a second. I will show you that another time. Okay, so this side, you'll see we've got Marlowe's sign here all ready to go. Over on this side of the residential area, I want Marlowe, Roscoe, and Matilda and Muffy to live on this side, which means I'll have 3 out of 4 of the villagers' homes that I want on this side, which means when I get to working out and laying this side out, I'm going to be able to move 3 out of 4 of the villagers' houses onto this side. It's going to be so good. And then I already really like the layout for Lucky, Quinn, and Cherry's side, so I don't need to worry about this side as much. I have that side all worked out. It's just about laying out footpaths and stuff, right, for them. So that's, oh, I'm so excited Marlowe's coming. That's so good. That's so good. Okay, that's fabulous. Where am I going? I don't even know. I have all this energy now that I've just found Marlowe. I'm very, very glad I didn't take Apollo. Don't look at the footpath. Don't look at the footpath. I want to show you that separately. I don't want to show you that right now. I think I just want to really quickly put my ladder back in my pocket. And then I think I want to just... words. I just want to grab a gravestone and take a gravestone with Barold's sign up to the new cemetery area, even though we haven't worked on that yet. I just want to get one up there with Barold's sign, knowing that that's where it's going to end up. And then maybe we'll end the episode, okay? I mean, it's going to be a little bit shorter, but that's okay. That was a pretty good villager hunt for us. I don't think it was the longest villager hunt we've had, but it was a longer one for us. We've definitely had many shorter ones, and we've had a couple of longer ones, I think, as well. So very happy with how that turned out. The results, so good. 4 more Dreamies left to get, right? But like I said, I don't have to get a Dreamy next time. I did kind of need someone to go on that side. Okay, so I haven't worked on this area yet because I need to work on moving Matilda and Roscoe's houses out of the way here, because right there is where I want my castle to be. And that's why I haven't started working on this area yet. I don't know if I'm probably going to need some more space for my castle. So right now, I'm just going to chuck Barold's little headstone. Place it. Thank you. And do I have his sign still? I must have put his sign away at home. Okay, well, I guess I'm racing back home. I forgot that I put his sign in storage. I'm so sorry. The cemetery in autumn coming into winter is also a vibe, right? The colors, it's a vibe. Don't look at the path. 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 Just don't look at it, okay? I will show it to you for next episode, okay? I've got lots of things in the little bonus Jonas museum episode that I want to show you. It's going to be great. It's going to be so good. I'm going to love it. All right, so where is Barold's sign? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, well, I've got 2 and I don't know which one it's going to be. So let's go and see which one it's going to be. All right. I don't even know what other sign I have that's been painted. Well, there's Barold's sign. What's the other one that I've got? Oh, that's right, because Rodeo is a temp villager. That's okay. Let me just come and drop this one here. And take Barold with me. Don't look at the path. Just please don't look at the path. Okay, just don't do it. I can't wait to have this area all worked out and actually looking good. It's going to be so nice. And we're one step closer with Marlowe moving in. That's very exciting. All right, Barold. I just need to chuck your sign in front of your headstone there for a second. I have a feeling we're probably not going to have any more graves in this section. I have a feeling we're probably just going to have a little path winding back, and I'm going to need to do some more terraforming to give myself some more space for my castle. And we're probably just going to have a little path going behind my castle. I want to have a little waterfall coming in behind my castle as well, because I want to have a moat around my castle. And then we'll probably continue the cemetery once we're over this side. And then I'm going to need to extend this side, terraform this side. I want to terraform it all the way out from where it is here. I want to get rid of all of these trees, and I want to move the cliff from here all the way over here. I want to extend that cliff. That would be so nice. While I'm here and I have my ladder out, do I just really quickly want to visit Red? I reckon we'll just really quickly visit Red, and that's all we'll do. We'll end the episode after that, I reckon. Let's see what Red's got on offer today. Just so I know that that's done. I don't have to worry about that. All right, let me bring up my art list. Hi, Red. Oh, okay. There's a painting I've never seen before in here. For this, this time of going and finding all of the art, there's a painting that we haven't seen before together, right? Here I am. Thank you very much. Okay, straight away, I already have the informative statue. I already have this painting. So we're only going to be looking at 2 pieces of art today. Straight away, we're going to have a look at the academic painting, which I already know the results of this straight away. It's very easy to tell that this one is in fact fake because it's got the coffee ring there. Okay, so that's fine. We're not going to get that one because it's fake. So let's hope that the other one in the corner, the new one that I have not seen before, is perhaps a genuine one. Let's take a look at it, my friends. What even is it? It is the Moody painting. Okay, well, let me just bring up my list for a second. We definitely don't have the Moody painting. Okay, let's take a look at it together, shall we? Let's see. I want a closer look. Okay. So this is the Moody painting. And very excitingly, I can tell you that the Moody painting is always genuine. So this one is a genuine article, and we are going to be purchasing this one. I love that. Fabulous. Thank you. It is extremely detailed indeed. Brilliant stuff. I am going to purchase that one. Thank you. And I can cross that one off my list, which means we have 7 more works of art that we are going to come across that are always genuine. We also have 4 more paintings that could be fake or real. And we have 1 more statue that could be fake or real as well. Okay. Very exciting. I love that. Which means we have, what, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more pieces of art to get. That's so good. Thank you so much, Red. I'm so glad that we came to look at that. Also, this mirror is beautiful. Like the best big band albums, it's impossible to get enough of a full-length mirror. Tell you what, and this is just because it's my favorite winter weather out there. Is it? Yours for 5,400 bells. I'll purchase it. Thank you. It's beautiful. I wonder if I can recolor it into black. That is the right choice. Thank you so much, Red. Thank you. It has been a real pleasure doing business with you too. Okay, ooh, we needed to spend money for Nook Miles Plus. We sure did, and we did. Fabulous. Very good. Okay. With that being said, thank you so much, Red. I know I won't regret it. That's so exciting. I've had a great day. What a great day in Animal Crossing. I got to tell you all the things that I had to tell you. And we found a Dreamy. And then we got a new piece of art. Very good. So let me just rush home real quick. Alright, so on our way home, maybe I can just quickly show you as well. We're going to go this way this time. So we're coming into, this is the campsite area. Oh, yes, the campsite, yes. I forgot. We've already seen who was in the campsite, and it was no one that we wanted. So I want to move the campsite from here to over here so that it's going to back up right against Bella. Don't look at the footpath, by the way. Let me just come over here. So I want to back it up so we've got it right in front of the waterfall so that it's going to be like framing the waterfall kind of. That'd be really nice. And then with all of this space over here, I would like to put like a campfire and some other things out. That could be really, really nice. But that's not going to be next episode. I'll see what's going on for the episode after, but I would like to probably get started working on moving some villages and stuff as well. Okay, I just heard that Matilda and Olivia said hi to each other. I see toe beans. I saw toe beans for a second. Olivia's toe beans. Anyway, I think I just need to go. I've got all this energy now. Now that we've got a Dreamy, I've got all this extra energy. But, oh, I should grab the sign as well. Let me just go back and grab Rodeo's sign. And then I guess it's winter? Red said it's his favorite winter weather, so I guess it's winter in game officially. We just don't have snow yet. So maybe not the next episode, which will be the bonus Jonas episode, which I'm actually probably going to film not long after I finish this one. Not going to lie to you. I'm probably going to film that one. Right? And then, yeah. And then maybe next week for the big main episode next week, maybe it'll be winter and I'll be changing my clothes. Who knows? Anyway, I don't have new song to share with you right now because I'm actually going to share the new song that I have because you can see I've got one. KK, D and B, the one that we heard with KK before. You can see I've also got 3 recipes in my pocket. I'm going to share all of that with you in the bonus Jonas episode. I just really wanted this episode to be all about the villager hunt, and it most definitely was until the very end, right? I love that. So with that being said, my friends, should I get some sleep? I'm just going to lie down. Because you guys, Piper is here. It's me, Piper. I came to hang out, so let me in, chickadee Piper. It always happens. Sezrawrr, it's me. If you're home, please answer your door. I will answer my door. Piper, this is the first time that she's coming to visit us, so that's okay. It's all good. Piper, you can come in, my girl. I was just about to leave, but that's okay. You can come in. We'll quickly play a game of high card, low card, and then I'll go, I guess. I'm coming in. You sure are, my girl. I can't stop ya. It's happening. In you come. There you are. Hi, Piper. Hey, Sezrawrr. I had a sneaking suspicion you might be home, so I popped on by to see you. Very good. I thought you might like it if I bought you some food, so here, have some food, chickadee. Very good. Thank you for the peach. Do you want to play a game of high card, low card? Sezrawrr, is your place maybe a little bit warmer than mine? Yeah, it's so warm. I think I feel really sleepy. ZZ. She feeling a bit eepy? KK. ZZ. Sing with you? ZZ. Best school lunch ever. Gah, come back, KK. That's what I think as well. Sorry, Sezrawrr, I usually only have that dream at home. Oh, that's really sweet. So now that I'm here and all, do you want to play a game, chickadee? I sure do. Let's play. Time for a game of high card, low card. Let's play, chickadee. Let's do that. If you guess correctly, I'll give you a plover dress. Okay. Okay. Ready and start. First, we draw one little card. Okay, get ready. And the first card is the 4. Now I'll just draw one more here. Boom! I've drawn the card. So what do you think? Is it bigger than 4 or is it smaller? Choose carefully. I'm going to say, odds would say that it's going to be bigger, so I'll say bigger. It could also be smaller though. Oh my gosh, time to see if you're right. There we go. It's 2. I hate to say lose, but you lose. Look at her little face. She looks so sad for me. You know, bad luck happens to everyone, Sezrawrr. It does. It happens to the best of us, right? But we should definitely play again sometime, chickadee. We should definitely. But right now, I kind of need you to go, Piper. Oh, did you, have plans, chickadee? Then I should totally bail. Thank you so much, my girl. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. With that being said, now I'm going to go, my friends. Now that Piper has been and she has gone, it is all good. I'm going to go. Here we are. Should I get some sleep? I'll just lie down, my friends. Because now that is the end of Animal Crossing New Horizons, another villager hunting episode. Very successful villager hunting. I'm so glad it was because I was starting to lose the faith. I was starting to have big regrets. Anyway, It turned out so well. Thank you, Animal Crossing gods, for listening to me and bestowing upon me Marlowe. I still can't believe that it wasn't a sisterly villager. And that 3 of the 4 of my Dreamies I've got left are all sisterly, so I have a feeling it's going to be a hard time finding them. Anyway, that's a problem for another day. Another few from the sounds of things. Anyway, with that being said, if you would like to hang out more with me here on Sezurbia, welcoming Marlowe into the fold and finding more Dreamies eventually as well, then hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell next to it to let YouTube know you want to hang out here more with me and with Sezurbia. And with that being said, if you liked this video, let me know by hitting the like button down below. I would love that. You could also leave me a comment as well. That would be really cool too. And with that being said, I hope you're having a happy morning, noon, or night, whatever time of day it is for you. I hope it is a good one, and I will see you in the bonus Jonas Museum Stamp Rally episode that I'm about to film. Maybe after dinner. Anyway, that's a problem for me, not for you. I will see you then, though. Bye.